morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to the Best family. How are you guys doing? To my returning subscriber, I say thank you so much. And if you are just coming across our video for the very first time, you are also welcome. Please click on that subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notification bell to be notified whenever we upload new video. Okay, I have come again with another wonderful video today. And I know that you will not like to miss it. Just grab your popcorn, sit down and listen as I tell you how I met my husband. In today's video, you know it by the topic. I'm going to tell you guys how I met my husband. I'm not going to escape anything. I will tell you everything. And also how I came to this Ogun State. Okay? Stay tuned and watch as we go into the video. Guys, I came to Lagos 2013 to stay with my auntie. During that period, I started looking for where I will work. I got one work at Alaba International, so where I was doing secretary work. So then I just finished my secondary school, so I started working there. One fateful day like this, I was chatting with all my classmates, my former classmates. I was chatting with them. Immediately, just somebody sent me a request. I just got the request. I said, it's like this person is Igbo person. Oh. Let me accept the person. And I looked the DM. The person is in Lagos. And I said, I don't even have any friend. Let me accept this person so that you will be my friend. We will be chatting also. And I accept the request. Immediately, he started chatting me up, asking me some questions about my name, where I am. I told him everything. He said, okay, give me your number. And I refused. I refused to give him my number. So I refused to give him my number. If we chat more, I'm able to say something, you'll be saying, give me your number first. I want to hear your voice. I said, let's be chatting here. I don't want to give my number. I don't give my number out. He insisted that I will give him my number. I should give him my number, which I refused. So he logged out. Immediately he logged out. I just felt as if something left my body, which have not happened to me since I was born. I said, okay, I don't know what is all this thing. Let me go and ask this woman, because immediately he logged out, I started feeling guilt. Why didn't I give him my number? But I don't used to give my number to any store before. I said, okay, let me go and meet the woman that is selling food. It's an elderly woman, to ask her some question. So when I met the woman, I asked the woman. I told the woman everything that just happened. And the woman said, my daughter, are you married? I said, no. He said, okay. If the guy asks for your number again, give the guy your number. Then if he said what you don't like, you can block him. And I said, okay. When I was leaving the woman's shop, I said this prayer in my mind. I said, God, if really that this person is my husband, please, immediately I log in again, let him log in the same time with me. But if he's not my husband, that is just coming for another thing, which I don't know, let him not log in at all. And I left to where I was working then. So when I got to my office, please don't mind my kid. So when I got to my office, I tried to log in. Immediately I logged in, he logged in the same time. I was like, God, is this how you work? Does it really mean that this person is my husband, as I said? We started chatting again. He said I should give him my number. He insisted I gave him my number. He said I should give him the number that he want to call me to hear my voice. I said, okay, at the end of the chatting, I'll give you the number. He said no, that he want me to give the number to him now. And I said, okay, oh, no problem. And I gave him the number. Immediately he called me. He said, well, I like your voice. I like your voice. Why is it that you don't want to give me the number at the first place? I said, because I don't give my number out. Because you may ask me for what I cannot do. And I don't want to offend you. He said, okay. Now we are now friends. And I said, okay, but I have something to tell you. He said, what is that? I said, okay, now that you have collected my number, please don't be using call to disturb me. I don't want it. He said, but you will be calling me now. I said, yes, you can call me, but not every time. Because me, I don't know what you want from me. He said, okay, I will call you. I will be calling you, but not all the time, as you said. After that day, the next day, I still log in again. No, he called me. He said I should log in. Let's chat. I log in. We started chatting. So after the chat, he now called me. He said, I would like to see you. And I said, that is why I don't want to give you my number before. So I said, that is why I don't want to give the number out before. See, now you are asking me for seeing me, and I don't want it. I don't used to visit anybody. My auntie will not even like that. He said, no, it's not me that will come and visit him, that he's the one that will come and visit me. And I said, okay, that if you want to visit me, I will tell my auntie first. If my auntie accepts, I will now tell you to come and see me. But if she did not accept, you forget about it. He now said, are you working? I thought you told me that you are working. No, we were chatting. I said, yes, I work at Alaba International. He now said, okay. I used to come to Alaba. That time I don't know that it's based in Ogun State. He said, I used to come to Alaba. That he used to come to Alaba at least once every week, or at times 2 times every week. And I said, okay, no problem. He said, okay, that if he's coming, he will call me. That I will come out from that place I'm working. Then after everything, I will go back. He just want to see me to know if I'm the one. But first of all, I should snap myself the way I am immediately, so that I will send it to him. And I did as he said. The next day, in fact, that night he called me. He said, I can't wait for tomorrow to reach. I want to see you. I really want to see you. I was like, hey, this one that you want to see me, I hope I'm safe. He said, yes, that you're safe. And I said, okay, no problem. That tomorrow is almost here. And I said, okay. So I snapped myself in that office and I sent it to him. The next morning, I came to work. That particular time that he said he will call me, he now called me. As he called me, he said, okay, now that I have called you, I want you to come at so and so place so that I will see you. I said, okay. And I said, he said, what am I putting on? I told him what I'm putting on. He said, okay, that he's putting on so and so color of cloth also. That I will see him there. That I should start coming, that he's coming out now. And I said, okay. I told my boss that I want to go and withdraw money. God forgive me for lying. I told my boss that I want to go and withdraw money. You know that when you go to bank in that Alaba, the queue is always much. So that is the only thing that my boss will accept. And that if I stay a bit long, you will not quarrel, because you know how that place used to be. So I now went to see him. When I got there, I saw him. He was like, yeah, I'm okay with what I'm seeing. I believe the character will look as good as you are. I say, by God's grace. He said, okay. He said, let's look for somewhere. We now went to one fast food and sit down, and we started discussing. I said, please, I want to tell you something. Because my mommy told me that I don't used to be friend. That I don't want this too much closeness. What do you really want from me? I want to know. He said, let's just be friends first. As time goes on, you will know what I want from you. I said, okay, in that case, I give you 3 months. 3 months. If you did not come up with what you want from me, I will block you. He said, no problem. That is okay by him. I said, okay. After everything, he bought some things for me. I carried it. I went back to my office. He went back to the market. He started buying things. He was into electronics. So I don't really know the business he's doing that time. I went back to my office. He went inside the market again. That was how it ended that day. Then we continued chatting until when my sister wanted to do marriage, her traditional marriage. I told him that my sister is doing marriage. That time our relationship, in fact our friendship is going to 2 months then. As I told him that I want to go for the marriage, he was like, okay, if I have chance, I will come for the marriage. I said, you don't need to stress yourself now. It's just traditional marriage. You don't need to stress yourself. So that very day, he came to market again. Remaining a week, 3 days for me to travel. He came to Alaba again. He called me. He said, come out. How are you preparing for the marriage? I said, I'm not preparing anything. I've not even received my salary. Now, I want to travel. But my auntie, I know my auntie will give me transport. I'll just have to be there. It's my younger sister, Sha. So, and I said that he will come if he have chance. I was like, this boy is behaving as if he's serious. So, okay, now if you are coming, no problem, you are welcome. So, we keep chatting. He keep calling me till a day to the marriage. No, before I left for the marriage, he gave me 20,000. That time that we met, he gave me 20,000. He said I should hold this money as my transport, and if I need any other thing, I should just manage it. I was very, very happy. I say, this boy that is doing all these things without asking anything in return. Okay, if I'm not even tell me his intention at all. So from there now, I told him that I will be traveling so and so day. He said, okay, no problem. He will keep in touch. Then a day to the marriage, somebody just called me. He said, I was in the village already. Someone just called me. He said, I'm at Abo or at Benin, at Abo, that I should start coming to Asaba. That I should start coming to Asaba because Asaba is where I was living before. That is where we are living. That is where we were born. So I should start coming to Asaba. That he don't want to go to village that same day. That I should start coming to Asaba to come and pick him if I want him to come that day. And I said, okay. I told my sister, the one that is doing the marriage, I said, see that boy I told you of. See, he said he's coming, he's coming for your marriage. My sister said, let him come now. Immediately, I just prepared. My mom was asking me, where are you going? This one that you are preparing, where are you going? I said, I want to go and see somebody. I will come back today or tomorrow morning. My mom and I said, okay, just be careful. I left. I went to Asaba. Immediately I got there, I saw him. He have already reached Asaba. He was at that Obogonogo side. So he was waiting for me there. Immediately I stopped. I said, let me pick some things in that Obogonogo market. I picked the thing I want. After picking them, I now go and meet him. We enter motor there and started coming to the village. Immediately we are close to my house. I said, when you just get to my house, because my parents, they were very good Christian. They don't like this boyfriend and they don't like that stuff. Immediately I called my sister that we are close to the house. She just come out and meet us. Then we told him that when you just go to my place, mingle with the boys, because my mom gave birth to 4 boys, 3 girls. We are 4 boys, 4 girls, but one is late. We are now 4 boys, 3 girls. So 3 of us that are girls, that we now go and meet him. We said, just mingle with our boys as if we are one of them. I told my elder brother, see, my friend is coming. He's coming all the way from Lagos. People should just make him to feel comfortable. They said, no problem. They just confused my parents. They did not think anything. After the marriage, the next day, my people, this boy brought out wine. That is my hobby. He brought out wine. He said, sir, he came in with my elder brother. He have already discussed with my elder brother. He told my daddy, he said, sir, please, I want to do introduction. I want to marry this your daughter. My daddy was like, marry my daughter? Did you tell her about it? Because I have rejected a lot of suitors. To the extent my mom was like, are you sure you are not Obanje, that you are doing all these things that you are doing? I was laughing at them. I said, when I see my husband, I will know. So when I was about to travel to Lagos, my mom was like, this one that you are traveling, instead of you to marry, you are there rejecting suitors. Okay, I travel and come back. And I said, okay, that if I'm coming back, I will come with my husband. And it really happened the way I say it. I don't have anybody in mind. I don't have anybody at all in my mind. I just come back that time, and as I said, that is it. After the marriage, my husband now do introduction. My daddy now ask me, no, before that, before I came to the village, there was a time I have issue with my boss, because my boss said he want to marry me, but he did not tell me. He only asked me when is my birthday. I told him my birthday. He did not tell me anything. He said that he want to surprise me that day, that he want to engage me. I said it's not done that way, that he did not tell me anything. And besides, I know your girlfriend, I cannot marry you. My boss was angry with me. He sees my salary. I just work and he's not paying me. And I told my hubby that I want to be going back to Asaba, that I don't want to stay in Lagos. I don't know that this is the way they behave here. I don't want to stay again. Let me go back to Asaba. He said, no, that you should not go. If it's the money, I will give you the money. Don't go. I said, okay. That is why I stay. I stay. I did not go again that time. So guys, after the introduction, he went back to his village to go and see the parents. So he said I should come to their village so that the parents will also know me, to see me for the very first time. So that day, after when we finish everything, before I'm going back, I'm going back to Lagos, and I said okay that I will come. My mom now said, if you are going, when you get there, just focus on the mother. Look at her face very well. If she changed her face, or she did not welcome you very well, you know that the marriage will not work. Because my hubby is not from my state. I'm from Anambra State, Aguleri, while my husband is from Enugu State, Nkanu East, Uboka. So you see, we are not from the same state. That's why my mom said I should look at the mother. If the mom did not welcome me, I should not go. But luckily for me, immediately I entered that place, my mother-in-law welcomed me, and she was very, very happy. She liked me. In fact, she loved me. Immediately she saw me, she loved me, she liked everything about me. So am I not lucky? I'm very, very lucky. Okay, after that we have to come back to Lagos. I have to come back to Lagos, him to Ogun State. Meanwhile, we have already put the date of the paying of the bride price. To cut the story short, long story short, I did my marriage, my people, like play, online marriage, as in internet, this thing, how are they calling it? I got my life partner from internet. It's internet that brought us together. After everything, did my he paid my bride price 2013. That same 2013. Immediately we came back from that travel, he just prepared himself and come back again with me to my parents. He paid my bride price. We started preparing for my traditional marriage and white wedding, which we did our traditional marriage and white wedding on 4th of January 2014. My people, since 2014 I have entered this journey and I'm enjoying every bit of it. In fact, if anybody tells you that marriage is not sweet, the person is lying. Marriage is very, very sweet because I'm enjoying my own. I must tell you the truth. I'm enjoying my marriage very well. In fact, my husband is so much lovable. I loved him so much. He loved me so much. So the love is growing very well. And I pray for more grace to keep us alive. We have not started though. We are just starting the love. And it's as fresh as that first day in our eye. My people, that is how I come to Ogun State. Oh, is love. Now love will carry me come Ogun State. See me now. Small girl like me. See me now. Now love carry me come Ogun State too. Now we have 3 kids. 3 powerful boys. As in my mopos. I have 3 powerful boys now. And the marriage is still flowing. In fact, my next word, I would like to marry this my husband again and again and again and again. If there is anything like next word, I would like to marry him over and over again. Okay? Because I got everything I needed in a man. As I prayed, that is how God did it for me. And it's marvelous in my sight. So my people, I hope you enjoyed this story now. You have seen how I met my hubby now. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please subscribe to our channel, give our video thumbs up, like our video, comment and share. More are yet to come. Stay safe. Bye.